let's assume this is my substrate, prepared already. This is my substrate, and I'm making use of the seed tray as my seedling container. So right now I'll fill the seed tray, the substrate. So when you fill it up, you can scrape the remaining at the top. So having get your seed tray filled, the next thing you do now is create the holes in which you are going to plant your. So you create the holes, just small, not too deep, not too deep. You can see it's a great work. So you create the holes, not too deep. What I just mean by not too deep, you don't really need to measure it, but just make sure it does not get to the down part of the seed tray. Make sure it doesn't get down, just at the top here. Not that you will plant so deep like this. No, it should just be at the top here, not too deep and not too shallow. You can see I'll make holes all through. I want you to really see what I'm doing. So I've gone to get something to elevate it so you can see. Hey, sorry. Those part that got scattered, and feed them. Can you see better now? Alright. So let us assume this is my pepper seed. Let's assume I have my pepper seed here. So I pick each one of the seed and drop in each hole. Pick each one of the seed and drop in each hole. One of the seed and drop in each hole. Some may enter easily. One of the seed and drop in each hole. And that's how I proceed. Going, pick the seed, drop in each hole. One seed per hole. One seed per hole. One seed per hole. One seed per hole, till I'm able to spread it all across. So now all the seeds and all the holes have been filled. You will be able to see traces of some like that outside. Now the next thing is to cover them up. You can take little sand, cover them. You try to smoothen the face. You try to close the hole. Close the hole like this. You just, they're already in the hole. You close the hole like this. You close the hole like this. You close the hole like this. You close the hole. You close the hole. You close the hole. You close the hole. Just try to use your hand to close the hole. All the holes may not close properly. Then if you see anyone that the soil is not too balanced, you can add a bit. It's as if you are cooking. So having done that, the next thing you do is you try to water it. You water it, but you don't get it flooded. But if you have the advantage of making use of a seed tray, is that underneath the seed tray, there are holes. So peradventure your substrate gets overwatered, it's going to leak out the water from beneath, and not get your seed supplied with excess water. This is an empty seed tray. That is just the advantage of a seed tray. And if you are making use of seed row, you look for sticks. So you arrange them in there. You arrange them. You set them in something that will hold them firm. So you fill them up. The seed tray you can move, but these ones they cannot be moved. They will be immobile, just in a place. You gather them, the rest can still be together. Then you make your holes in them too. You make your holes in them. As many as they could be. Then you plant. When you plant, you cover up. Then you water. In the aspect of watering, you can make use of your knapsack sprayer. But if you have to be very, very careful. The knapsack sprayer you will use, you shouldn't have used it for any herbicide or pesticide spraying before. It should be a new one, and it's going to be the regular one you'll be using to spray, to apply water on your seed container and your seedling.